Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Your old buddy Tim back with another video, and yes, it's that time of the month, guys. It's the time of the month when we take a look at the market statistics for the previous month. Now, I have to be honest with you, it is the 10th of April. I completely forgot to do a market update video because we've been so dang busy. Things are hopping here. You know, we had our winter lull here in North Alabama. December was a little slower. January was a little slower, but boy, when February came back, at least for Revolved Realty, things really started picking up, and we are just going gangbusters, which is a great problem to have in real estate. So the market here is doing this a little bit. You're going to see the numbers when we look especially at the average sale price in some of the areas. Some are holding steady, some are going up, some are coming down. But, you know, no sense for alarm here, no cause for alarm. Again, we're not in one of those markets where the bottom is going to fall out, prices are going to collapse. We are not seeing that here. We're not going to see that here. Our market is just not susceptible to those kind of factors due to our economy and the growth rate and that sort of thing. But every now and then you do see anomalies in the numbers that you really can't explain. And I'm a smart guy, but there are some numbers that we're going to look at today that I don't know why they are what they are. So give you a little reminder, what we do here is on this channel is we bring you all kinds of great information about North Alabama, Huntsville, Madison in particular. We have Revolved Realty here. We are the fastest growing independent brokerage in town with about 100 agents now ready to go to work for you. So if you are looking at moving here, maybe you're looking at investing here, or maybe you are already here and you would like the assistance of, again, the fastest growing little independent brokerage in town, that is us at Revolved Realty. So, all right, enough commercials. Let's get to the stats. So I'm going to bring up my computer here. And as we always do, we look at our four main metros here. Huntsville being the largest metro, largest city in the state now, growing like crazy. Madison is our primary bedroom community. We see a lot of activity in the city of Madison. Athens is a city about 30 minutes to the west where we see a lot of activity. And then we have Decatur, which is to the southwest. So we kind of make a little triangle there with Madison dead in the middle. So what we're looking at is statistics for March 2023. Last month, we are looking at average sale price. And as always, we look at single family homes previously owned. We're not looking at new construction yet, although we will. So looking at this shows you the numbers ending in March. And this is the average sale price. And the big thing that caught my eye is this. This orange line is Decatur. And you can see Decatur, traditionally Decatur, the values always are less than the others because Decatur primarily is a very industrial town, a lot of rental property there. But we saw Decatur kind of holding its own through the end of last year. And then in February, a big spike. Okay, back in January, $256,000 was the average sale price. That spiked up to $339,000. Now, this is not new construction. These are previously owned homes. Why it went up to that number, I have no idea, other than the fact that houses in Decatur were all of a sudden more expensive than they had been the previous month. Then this month, end of March, it came back down. I don't know. Maybe there were some just big ass houses that sold in Decatur. I don't know. But you can see now it went back down, but still, you're not going to see a collapse. I mean, it's about where it was the previous month. Let's look at city of Madison. A lot of activity in the city of Madison. Not a lot of inventory, though. And we can see that the average sale price went from $411 down to $373. And again, I think that just simply has to do with the amount of inventory that's available in Madison, existing homes. We also have to keep in mind that the seller's market is still very active here. It's still a seller's market. We're still at a low inventory. However, because of the time of year and because of interest rates, we saw demand go down a little bit and sellers were a little more open to negotiation. So that probably is reflective of that. So we did drop down a little bit in the city of Madison. The green line is Athens, and Athens is, again, like Decatur, a bit of a roller coaster. It'll go up and down, just depending on what houses are for sale that month. That's the only way I can explain it. Huntsville went down just a little, dropped down from 328 down to 323, and then of course Decatur just kind of dropped a little bit there. So that is the average sale price. Now, average sale price means you take all of the houses, you divide them by the number of houses, and you average the prices, and that's how you get the average sale price. Let's look at median. Median means middle. Houses priced in the middle from the lowest to the highest. And median can be a little deceptive, but again, we look at that as just a number to go by. So if we look at the median sale price, Madison came down just a little bit, finished out at $360,000. Athens up a little bit, up to $299,000. Huntsville, which had really dipped back in January, coming back strong. We went from $277,000 up to $294,000, and then the median price in Decatur, it went down a little bit, but it didn't go down as much as the average price. And again, maybe there were just some big expensive houses that sold. I do not have an excuse or a reason for it. But as you can see, the market, even though it's going down a little bit, coming up a little bit, market here is pretty firm. Very balanced. You know, we are finally back to what we call the old new normal, meaning that the buyer's frenzy of last year is gone. We are starting to see more competition coming back for offers. We are seeing some multiple offers, but by and large, things have settled down considerably. And if you are a traditional home buyer with 3% down and a bank loan, chances are you can buy a house now. So even though it is still a seller's market, it's much better now for buyers. So, all right, let's look at the number of new listings that came on the market. And you can see back here in December, again, this was our slow season. It's wintertime here. We just kind of stay indoors. Things had dipped down considerably, but have started to come back up. Huntsville has gone from 198 in February to 229 in March. We always see more houses come on the market in the spring. Madison pretty much flatlined. Decatur went up a little bit. Athens pretty much stayed about the same. So new listings coming on the market. You can see back here in September is when we really started dipping down. And this is going into fall, and this is really not unusual at all for the area. Number of homes for sale, you can see Huntsville went from 270 down to 260, very negligible. Madison went from 134 down to 117. Athens pretty much held firm. Decatur up a little bit. So even though the number of homes for sale and the number of new listings in Decatur kind of held firm, we still had that dip. Pending home sales in February, again, you can see the decline here that went into October, November, December, and then we start coming back January, February, it peaks. Well, now at the end of March, pending home sales, 205 in Huntsville, 98 in Madison, 48 in Athens, and Decatur, 53. So honestly, that's really not a lot compared to some times, compared to where we'll get back to. You can see where we were on the high of April. This is when the peak of the craziness was happening right here. But still decent. And we've got home sale. The lines are all going up, which is good for us. So number of closed sales, Huntsville, okay. We went back up, went from, where were we? 162 to 200. The red line is Madison. It went up. We all went up. So pending sales, closed sales, all went up, which is a good sign for the market. Let's talk about days on market. Now there's Mount Everest right there, all over the place. You know, if back during the frenzy of the summer, houses were not on, I mean, they were on the market hours. Some homes sold before they even hit the market. Well, of course, when things started to slow down, we're seeing days on market. And again, this is crazy Decatur, up and down and up and down and up. Even the others, though, look at Madison. Days on market in Madison started to go up it was at 28 days. Well, guess what? We're back down to 14. And 14 days on market, man, that's a quick home sale. I have agents calling me all the time. Tim, this house has been on the market a week. What do I got to do to sell this damn thing? It's been on the market 2 weeks. Guys, when I got in the business, days on market, 45 to 60, and some longer than that. So again, it's a roller coaster ride that you really can't explain when it comes to days on market, especially with interest rates, go all over there. I'm pretty sure if you looked at interest rates, they'd be about like this. So going up and down. But again, days on market in Huntsville, 9 days, that's nothing. Okay, even in Decatur where it went up 12 days on market, Athens 24 days on market, still homes are selling pretty darn quickly. So here's the big thing that determines whether or not we're in a buyer or a seller's market. And what I believe is if you've got less than 4 months of inventory, it's still a seller's market, meaning inventory is scarce. Demand is going to be higher than inventory. So you can see in Huntsville, Huntsville is 1.3 months, Madison 1.2 months, Athens 1.7, Decatur 1.4. That means this: if nothing else came in the MLS, statistically, everything in there would be gone within a month, month and a half. So as long as the inventory is that low, it is a seller's market. All right, when we see these lines go way up to where month supply is 3, 4, 5, 6 months, well, then we're going to get in a buyer's market. We're going to see prices come down. We're going to see sellers negotiating. We're going to see sellers offering concessions. Seeing some of that now, especially with the new builders. There is one builder here, rumor has it that they're about to offer $30,000 in concessions. That's huge, huge, as Mr. Trump would say. So, all right, so now let's look at new construction. Let me change all of my criteria here. All right, so let's go back over here to sales price. Let's start over here. Now, what we're looking at now, again, is Huntsville, Madison, Decatur, Athens, but we're looking at new, never occupied. We're not looking at under construction. We're looking at finished homes, okay? So if we look at the average sale price of new construction, City of Huntsville, $499, Madison, $429, Athens, $346, Decatur, $330. So up a little bit in City of Huntsville, down a little bit in the City of Madison, down a little bit in Athens, down a little bit in Decatur. So new construction is always kind of a crapshoot because, we may have a large number of homes under construction, but then we may have a different number completely, of course, just a part of that number that are brand new, ready to go, move-in ready. So we're seeing here that Huntsville is really cranking out the houses. And that's one thing you've got to understand about these numbers. New construction here is on fire. We are seeing new construction west of Madison, north of the city, east of the city, southwest or southeast of the city. New construction going on everywhere. We are in new construction zones everywhere you turn. So you are going to see prices really do this and this, because the thing about it is a home could be in the MLS while it's being built, and the prices are just going to do this because they have no idea what the final sale price is going to be. And so that's why we don't look at under construction. So, but it looks like things are holding pretty firm. Huntsville, the numbers are good. Madison gone down just a little bit. And again, this could be that they've sold off inventory, and so those numbers need to be adjusted. Median sale price for new construction, you can see Madison held firm. All the others were down just a little bit. But again, new construction, it is just as wavy as it comes. Look at this big spike back here. So new listings, let's see how many new homes hit the market. Well, not a lot. Huntsville, 14 new listings. Madison, 16 new listings. Athens, 16. Decatur, 4. This probably has something to do with the crazy spikes in Decatur. This is not a lot of new listings. All right, we are still very limited inventory. And again, these are city limits. A lot of the new construction we see here is countywide. We'll look at that in just a second. Okay, number of homes for sale, 70 in Huntsville, 51 Madison, 75, and only 2 in Decatur City. The reason is there's not a lot of real estate left in the city of Decatur. Now, when we switch this to counties, we're going to look at Madison County, which is Huntsville and Madison, Limestone County, which is Athens, Morgan County, which is Decatur. I think you're going to see different stories along the way. So let's do that now. Let's swap over to Morgan County for Decatur. Switch to Limestone County for Athens. And then Huntsville, Madison, surrounding areas, that is Madison County. All right, Madison County, single family, new never occupied, Limestone, new never occupied, Morgan. All right, so let's look at this county-wide now. And this is the average sale price because you got to remember, we were looking at city limits, Huntsville city limits, Madison city limits, Athens, Decatur. There's a lot going on in the counties outside of those incorporated municipalities. All right, so let's look at Madison County. And again, this is average sale price. This is new homes. The average new home price in Madison County, $416. Limestone, $369. And Morgan County, $392, which is a pretty good price point for Morgan County. All right, so we can see there that, you know, things, we didn't see the big dip in Decatur that we saw with existing homes because, well, this is new construction. Median sales price went down just a little. And again, this is not surprising because when a new home is finished is when they set the price. And so the price could have been here while it's under construction, but when it's new, it's here. I feel like I'm voguing. So, all right, let's see how many new listings there were out in the county. So Madison County, 60 new homes on the market. Limestone, 22. Again, Morgan County, 4. You know, Morgan County, the numbers are just down. It may also be that a lot of the activity there is in Hartselle and Priceville and Cullman. And so that may not be included in Morgan County. I don't know. I'm not Rand McNally, for Christ's sake. So I just spit on the camera here. Number of homes for sale, again, new construction countywide has gone down. These builders, they got a lot of building going on, but they're not finishing them very fast. So I think that's what you're seeing there. Pending home sales, yeah, about normal. Closed sales, new construction, again, went up a little bit, which is good. So, you know, all in all, looking at the numbers here, it really just backs up what we expect. The market here is not overly volatile. The numbers, while these graphs may look extreme, they're really not swaying much. Things are pretty steady here. Prices are holding, but it is still a seller's market. However, days on market a little longer, therefore sellers are probably going to be a little more amicable to wheeling and dealing, as we say in the business. So, all right, guys, I hope that was helpful. Hey, if you like what we do here on the channel, do me a favor, click that little subscribe button, click the thumbs up, click the little bell. That way you never miss another video. And again, if you are thinking about moving here or investing here, we work with a lot of investors now, or you are already here and you would like the assistance of the fastest growing real estate company in town, that is Revolved Realty, almost 100 agents now ready to go to work for you. So that's it, guys. I hope that was helpful. If I can do anything for you, my contact info is below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.